So how did people first respond when they heard about HB 2827?
A lot of concern with the fact that this is even happening in the first place.
Debates heating up over a proposal in Springfield that would target parents who homeschool their children.
Proposal that would regulate homeschooling.
Homeschooling in Illinois.
When the bill kind of first came around, my heart sank of like, oh gosh, like what are we gonna do?
House Bill 2827.
Setting state standards for homeschooling.
Criminalize parents who choose to homeschool.
Although we had started to see the legislative trajectory across the country, this bill came up almost out of nowhere. Illinois has been blessed to be one of the best states in the union in which to homeschool.
This bill is going to literally reverse that. You have to check in, you have to do it every year, you got to do it within 10 days, and if you don't, you go to jail. That's crazy.
When we heard about HB 2827, we'd already been prepared by HSLDA.
Jim Mason had talked about this last year, and he said some things are on the horizon, and I was just like, well, we live in Illinois, I'm sure we'll be fine. So that was very scary for me because I had never encountered, opposition from the top. I knew from our community that a bill of that degree would be a huge barrier to families wanting the best for their children, for them to position themselves as the protector of children when I'm like, you guys are not. We're the ones who are protecting and serving and rescuing our children. I felt like we just could not sit back on the sidelines and let them create this narrative around homeschooling that is just completely false.
More than 100.
While it seemed dark at first, almost immediately, calls started to go out. Different agencies started to say, how can we help? And HSLDA kind of became the hinge of those different groups working together.
We knew that if this went anywhere, that it would also have a domino effect across the United States. And so this was our line in the sand, and it was not going to be crossed.
It was a day in March, I want to say March 19th. My wife Aziza testified in committee. And when she sat down at the committee table, at the hearing table, and leaned into the mic and said in the way that only she can say, hi, it changed the vibe in the whole room. They wanted to tangle with a preacher or a politician or a lawyer, but not a homeschool mom.
We went to the Capitol, and there were thousands of people who showed up at that Capitol too. I was so encouraged because I think we were expecting, some, but to see so many thousands of people come to the Capitol, families, I'm talking about nursing babies, moms, it was beautiful.
We put aside any potential differences that we might have had with all the different collaborators that we work with, because the issue was homeschooling, and we wanted to keep it the way that it was and just get this thing done. And we did, and it was fantastic.
Illinois has been such a great state to homeschool in. And really, this bill came out of nowhere, which serves to remind us how important it is for all of us to stay vigilant. And it's also important for us to remember to be partners with HSLDA.
To know that you guys are there and watching for us every step of the way as we fight for our freedoms alongside with you is so comforting.
And because of that vigilance, we still have our freedoms today.
Having lived it once now, I take it more seriously that the freedom that we do enjoy in Illinois is not something that's automatic, and it's something that we have to be vigilant and make sure that we shepherd it so that we can hand it off to another generation.
Here at HSLDA, we're thankful for the thousands who stepped up to protect homeschool freedom in Illinois. That victory showed the strength of our community. Families from every walk of life and across the political spectrum standing together to defend the freedom and flexibility of homeschooling. But it also reminded us that the tide of opposition is rising. Across the country, lawmakers introduced bills that would have restricted homeschool freedom. In New Jersey alone, 4 separate bills are still pending, each one adding heavy new regulations on families. Elsewhere, school districts are overstepping their authority and making unlawful demands. These challenges are not going away, and when the next regulation is proposed, when the next official goes too far, HSLDA will be ready to act. For more than 40 years, we've seen how homeschooling transforms lives and strengthens families. With your help, we can keep it that way for the next generation. This Giving Tuesday, stand with us, give today, and together, let's keep homeschooling free.